Kane, thanks for joining us. You made a decision at the end of the 2023 season to retire and hang up your boots, head back to Australia. Can you just tell us about the thought that went behind that and the decision to head back home to Australia?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it towards the back end of the season, and I just felt like the time was right. I spent a fair period of time here, and I was just trying to think about what I'd bring to the team next year, and I just felt like, probably my best footy was past me, so I felt like it was the right time, and I wanted to finish on my own terms.
And the team's come a long way since you first signed in 2019. I mean, not only on it, but off it as well. And the professionalism's just rose and we're in them big games now. Can you just tell us a bit about your journey and how you found out since you joined in 2019 all the way to finishing up?
Yeah, it's definitely come a long way since I first come here. The first year was quite difficult, probably coming from the Cowboys, and the professionalism and that around the place probably wasn't up to standard. But, looking at it now, we've been competing in all the games, and the staff and the facilities and everything, it's come a long way. And, I can see the future for Hull KR is going to be really massive.
And just going back to Australia, what's next on the agenda for yourself? Is it a bit of time to reflect and see where you're going next, or you got something already lined up?
I've already got something lined up, so I'm going to do a bit of player coaching for a local team in Mackay, and a bit of work there as well. So I'm looking forward to that transition and helping the next generation come through, and hopefully helping them get to NRL.
And with that next generation of you've seen players come through like Mikey Lewis, you've seen players that have come through like Jez, signed around similar time to yourself. The future's very bright here in Eastall, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And, I love seeing the local Hull kids. You only have to look at the fans and see how much it means to them. And, kids like Mikey and Jez, putting that Hull KR jersey, I know it means a lot to them. And hopefully the club can, keep working hard with the academy, and we see plenty of those young players coming through.
And the fans have been awesome. I mean, you're the Big Red Machine, javelin to some as well, Kane to others, but the fans have been amazing during your time here. How much are you going to miss them?
I'm going to miss it massively. Hull KR fans are the best fans in the competition, and, I'm really glad I came to this club and to see how far it's come. And like I said before, I'm competing in all those big games and playing in finals. I'm going to definitely miss seeing that East End and playing in the big derby games. But, the memories are going to last a lifetime.
And just before we get onto the pieces of paper just by your side, just some career highlights. I mean, you were part of the team that drew in New Zealand for Scotland. You've won a Premiership. You've won a World Cup Challenge. It's been a really just amazing career, really, hasn't it? Have you had time to reflect on it now?
Yeah, I've looked back a fair bit. I think when you're in the middle of a career, you don't think about it too much. But, I've definitely had some, big highlights, but also some downs as well. It's a bit of a roller coaster. But, I'm very grateful for the career I've had, and also some massive games for KR, playing in the derby games, and the atmosphere in those are something special that I'll hold for the rest of my life.
And obviously playing at Wembley, massive game for anyone, and it's an amazing experience. What are the highlights that stand out from you during your time here?
Like I said, probably the derby games. My first game here when Jimmy Kinehurst scored right at the end, and the semi-final when we beat Wigan, and run out of Wembley too. Just seeing how far the club's come, being able to compete in those big games, and it's really good to see. And I'm going to look forward to watching the boys play when I'm back home.
So, Kate, we've got some of your memories from your time here at Hull KR across 5 seasons. If you wouldn't mind taking a look and telling us any stories from your time or what you remember.
Yeah, so this one is my first game at KR, derby game. I remember when I was on my way to the stadium, it was snowing, and I'd obviously just come over from sunny North Queensland, and I was like, what's this? But running out in the field in that first game, it was a unbelievable atmosphere, and playing with the orange ball was something a bit different. But obviously Jimmy Kinehurst scored right at the end, and it was a very special win, and one that I won't forget. Yeah, so this one, obviously against Salford, it was Magic Ground down at Liverpool. I remember when I got down there, going through the change rooms, it was something special, and walking out in the field, it was a really fast track, and something I hadn't really played on like that in a field like that before, and I scored a couple of tries that game, and we come away with a really good victory. So this one was against Wigan, I think it was. I think Hawley was running across the field and gave me the ball, and I had a bit of space, and I remember I put a big fend on Willie Isa and scored a really good try in the corner, I think, to win the game. That was pretty special. Obviously, Skid's there on the back of me. I had a pretty good relationship with him. My little mate Curdy, obviously, played a lot of games with him, won a grand final at the Cowboys, and had a really good friendship with him. And I think that was after he scored a try, so have a good celebration there. And this one, it was really special. It was at Wembley. Obviously, it was a massive occasion for the club. Obviously, we fell up a little bit short, but just to see all the fans and the atmosphere at Wembley was something really special and something I'll never forget. Yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you. Spending 5 years here, you've been massive for me, and it's very special running out and seeing you at the East End, and I'm looking forward to watching the boys next year in 2024. I think they've got a really good foundation to build on, and youth fans are vital to keep our club moving in the right direction. And I hope the boys can bring a trophy back for you next year.